if you've never cleaned your dry vent out, shame on you, because it's dangerous. You could burn your house down, okay? If it doesn't vent properly, it's a good way to start a fire and burn your home down. And if you hire someone to do it, good for you. So a couple telltale signs that you need to clean this thing out besides if you keep track of once or twice a year when you do it. Besides that, your dryer runs super hot. You can feel the actual machine is really, really hot. Your clothes are taking too long to dry, longer than normal. That's another sign. Another sign is your clothes are coming out still damp. Okay, when you put them in for a normal drying cycle, that usually dries them. If they come out still damp, do it again. That's another telltale sign, okay? They make hard pipe and flexible pipe. Usually inside your wall, if you're on your second floor, it's usually a hard pipe, okay? That's usually a semi-hard or semi-rigid pipe going from your dryer to a hard pipe, which is solid with no grooves in it, okay? That old plastic pipe, the old plastic flexi crap that your parents had, or that maybe you have still, if you do, get rid of it. This one here is a flexible dry duct, okay? So they do make dry duct that you can use. It's it feels a little different than the aluminum, but this is actually aluminum mixed with polyester, okay? It's fire retardant. So this won't catch on fire unless it's really, really hot, all right? Usually recommend, if you read up on it, once a year minimum to clean this thing out. I do it twice a year. Oh, there's my fingers. All right. Every single use, you need to take out, I don't know what yours is, but you need to take out this trap and clean this thing. Every single use, okay? That's one way to prevent buildup, okay? Vacuum and sweep, whatever you gotta do, dust all behind here. The whole back of your unit, around the front, the sides, and get underneath that thing, because it builds up. If you have pets, like I do, I got 2 dogs and a cat, you definitely got hair and fur and all that crap, whatever they have on them. Whatever cats and dogs have, you got it underneath your dryer. And an occasional sock, okay, like your kids do. Down here on your dry vent, there's a collar. Okay, this is a little different than the one I used to have, but the company came and set it up when I bought it. This thing's attached to a hard pipe inside, okay? And it has a band that goes around it that's held on by this screw, okay? So this flex pipe slides down over another pipe, another little lip, and then they have a clamp that goes around it like a bracelet, and then this screw holds it in. So if I back this thing out, this thing will be able to come off, and then I can clean the inside of this and inside of that with a vacuum. Not too bad, a little dusty. We'll clean this bad boy out. Alright, so this is that ring I was telling you about, okay? It's got a Phillips screw. So if you have a screwdriver, you take it off. If you have a screw gun and you have a Phillips bit, you can take it off. If you don't have a Phillips bit because you lost it or your kids took it, that size right there, I think it's 5/16, fits right, oh actually I think it's 1/4 inch, fits right over that bad boy. So I don't even need a bit to take this off, okay? So this thing loosens up, the hose slides out, you can take this thing off. And it's pretty dusty, I can hear it all falling down, okay? This is the hard pipe. I'm gonna drag you over here and show you how yucky this thing gets. Yeah, let's see, where is it? Can you see in there? Look at that bad boy, look how yucky that is. Okay, and that's right outside of my house, all right? You can see my dryer vent going right outside. They actually make a kit, okay? Anywhere from, I went online, $16 to $50, depends. They make a solid pipe. You can buy like a pipe cleaner or like a fireplace cleaner thing. Or they make a telescoping one that you can extend or add sections to it to make it longer if you had a long hard pipe. And they also make flexible ones, basically like a plumbing snake with bristles on the end. And that goes right inside that thing and it spins, you can spin it around on your drill, you can do it by hand, and then you can vacuum that crap out. this thing too much, you'll crush that thing in. If you don't get this thing over that pipe, I say perfectly, and get that thing clamped on tight, lint's gonna come shooting out the sides. When this thing comes up from your dryer, it'll come out the sides and be shooting all inside your wood. They make rolls of this, but I grabbed this from my friend at work, my HVAC guy. Grab some of this stuff, okay? A little expensive, but it's for heating duct, okay? It's to seal up any seams, all right? So this stuff, a lot of times they use this on their ductwork, okay? That way, same thing, they don't lose any heat or any of that kind of stuff, all right? This is for dry vent, and they actually use it on dry vents at work, okay? So if you want, right over that thing, you can wrap this tape on. It's metal tape, it will not burn. You can usually get this in like the kitchen section where they have kitchen cabinets and all kinds of stuff like that in the back, okay? Sometimes plumbing, but sometimes in like the kitchen area where they have bath fans. That's usually where they have this stuff, okay? It usually comes in a kit, comes with a piece of duct, comes with the 2 rings to attach it, and that's probably all it comes with, okay? Almost always you have to cut it down, all right? Because like I said, you want the shortest length possible. When you go to put this stuff on, if it's almost the same size as your pipe and you're getting aggravated, take a utility knife, because this stuff's aluminum, so take your utility knife and just make a little slit on each side of that thing, all right? So this is my tube. I make a little slit on that, left and right side basically. Little slits, and you can kind of open it up a little bit and then slide it over that pipe. When you do that, that's what that clamp's for, okay? If you have to make it a little wider to fit over the top, then you can clamp it, okay? Because now it's gonna be a little loose, so it's gonna blow off. When the dry thing turns on, it'll blow off. All right, you don't want lint going everywhere. So that's what the clamp's for, to hold it when if and when you do that. And then that tape that I put on, that metal tape that I got from HVAC guy, holds that thing secure, okay? It seals it up nice, plus the clamp. Now you're gonna be, it's like foolproof. So now you don't have crap going everywhere.